Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
I know a lot of folks like to go over to McDonald's. I know we have our producer, that's one of her favorite meals. So I'm like, I'm sorry, girl, just reporting the news.
The facts and nothing but the facts.
Exactly.
Well, the fact of the matter is we could have some record-setting, even record-breaking temperatures just later this week.
Oh, goodness.
Looking
forward to it.
Let's get to that rain and let's not set that record.
Yeah, not quite. That one's going to be a little farther down the pipeline. Take a look. As you're waking up and walking out the door this morning, we have the warmest and most mild temperatures we've had all week long so far. We're waking up at 49 in Decatur, but the rest of us are planted in the 50s. Low 50s in Huntsville and in Muscle Shoals, those middle 50s in Gunnersville. Out the door this morning, I'll be shocked if you really do want a jacket. Most of us are going to be fine just walking outside in our short or long sleeves. Conditions really are fairly comfortable this morning. 5:48 on your Wednesday and 31 Triple Doppler looking the same as it's looked all month long. No rain in this forecast today. We will keep a whole lot of sunshine, and we do have a little bit more of a breeze than what we've seen the last several days. Now it's coming out of the west, not the north, so it's not necessarily ushering in cooler air, but at least it's moving that air around, which will be pleasant. By 11 o'clock in the morning, we reach to where our high temperature should be, those middle 70s. But thanks to a whole lot of sunshine, we'll reach all the way up to the mid 80s for our high temperature today. So we are above average, we've been above average, and we're just getting higher and higher on those temperatures, just strengthening that temperature gradient. By tomorrow, it's back to the mid 80s for our high yet again, but we'll be feeling a hair warmer because look at that wind. We go from nice today, sitting about 10 to 15 miles an hour, to essentially non-existent tomorrow. So warm temperatures are here now, and they're ours to keep. And then that brings us to Friday. Friday, we could meet or even exceed and break the high temperature record. Now here in the Rocket City, I'm forecasting 87, which would tie the record high for Friday. But in Muscle Shoals, the current record, 86 degrees, and I'm forecasting 88. So you are likely to break that high temperature record over in the Shoals just this coming Friday. The good news is conditions don't last there for too long. We do have a cold front moving into our area Saturday afternoon and evening, and that really cools us off. It takes a while and it doesn't quite bring us back to average, but at least it gets us closer. So we go from 87 for our high on Friday just to 82 on Saturday, then into the upper 70s on Sunday. But that's still warmer than we should be. We should be sitting in the middle 70s. We'll take it. It's a whole lot closer, but it's still not quite where we should be. We're welcoming in our first chance for rain next week all month long, and depending on if we see it Halloween night, well, that means you got to think about needing a poncho with your costume. If it holds off until after midnight, we'll have an entirely dry month of October with an official 0.0 inches of rain recorded. Now, it's not going to be a washout, but it is the first shot of rain we've had in about 30 days, so let's hope for at least something. Next week, though, we stay warm, and in fact, in the morning, we're even warmer than we are this week. We're sitting in the low 60s several days with high temperatures in the low 80s much of next week.